Hi, and welcome to Love and Rebellion Games. I am Ray.
And I am Linnea.
We are doing the second battle report, 2 Wins for the North box set. Just a short recap in the last game. I have dominated the table, just like how all barbarians should when they plunder. Just come and conquer. With me conquering the artifact and the military objectives.
We will get our revenge.
We'll see. So with that said, because of the victory, I do get a lot of bonuses for my people. One of them just so happens that the player with the event marker 2, because I claim not only my objective, but also the hegemony objectives, my high command of the company gets a bonus command point. So right now in this scenario, I will have Arbok running the unit. He has 3. I show 4 fingers, so spoilers. He has 3. And now, because of the +1, he has 4 command, which gives me a huge advantage.
Dun, dun, dun.
And then next up is the event marker 1, which you were talking about.
One's the jar.
Yeah, that's the jar. So since I claimed the objective of the artifact from the last game, it carries over. I have a jar. Is it a jar of dart? No. You will see. That's about it. Is there anything else?
So we're going to provide you the story of the scenario, and then after that, we're gonna start our initiative.
Indeed.
Ensign Bajoric listens in rapt attention to the report from his soldiers. His decision is immediate. The activity of the northern tribes is highly suspicious, so he will attend the next meeting himself. Tales of magic and superstitions fall on deaf ears for Draco Blorick. But he is not a fresh-faced boy right out of the academy either. His pride is tempered enough by experience to remain skeptical of incidents of this kind. He is convinced that whatever event occurred at the farm, it will have a logical explanation. It is quite possible that it is just a trick of the northern tribe's shamans. When the Black Legion spots a lake in the distance, they halt their events. They contemplate what is around them, remains of what once were some dwarven structures, distinguishable by the cut of the stone. Everything else is a snow-covered wasteland, except, of course, for the lake. It is frozen and shining in the pale midday sky, pristine as if it were the finest mirrors. At the moment, one of the buckler men spots an unknown figure next to the demolished building. Ensign Blurick bellows an order for his troops to take positions, while the shadowy silhouettes of the massive orc hunters race across the snow.
The Mirror of the Wasteland. The hunters' account of their encounter with the hegemony at the farm caused Arbok to reflect for the entire night. Although he is not worried about the soldiers of the south, frail as they are even when they are clad in their black armor, he knows full well that underestimating them will be foolish. For this reason, he decides to personally lead his troops on their next raid. Furthermore, the Invoker's word weighed heavily on the Wrathmane's mind. There is a presence that has gone unnoticed on the path of spiders until now, but it was awoken due to the arrival of strangers. The sorceress perceives its altercation and hears its heartbeat in the trees and stones. The party of the orcs move with Alert City until they come upon an undescribed place. Near the ruins of the two buildings, they see a frozen lake. Its surface is so smooth that it looks like a mirror. The wise man and the invoker both growled, reacting to the supernatural presence. The hunter signals to their leader that the hegemony is near, but that is not their only company here. Next to the ruins, a silhouette swathed in a bulky coat awaits. The smell of it is strange. A mixture of charcoal, cloves, and cinnamon. Who is that? And just what are they doing here? Alright, so in this second scenario, we have our special characters joining. Like I said, I have Albork, however you want to pronounce it, Albork. He'll be joining the army instead of the generic Rathmane. And also, another character joins, the Invoker, my spellcaster.
I get the Frostfire Herald, my spellcaster. And instead of the Hetman, I have actual Drago himself.
He has a pretty cool fluff. If I was to play Hegemony, he will always be in my list. Won't be the greatest, but he will always be in my list.
He's a badass person.
If you watch Viking, Albork, he's like Ragnar. So if you love Vikings, I would definitely recommend playing Northern Tribes. Alright, so with that said, besides the leaders, the preparation, as usual, is placing the terrain as indicated in the diagram, which we already have. We have this wonderful artifact looking spot, and a military objective looking spot, and a lake. No buildings, no nothing.
Just open terrain, nowhere where you can hide.
The rounds last 3 turns this time instead of 2 like the last time. The scoring happens at the end of each round instead of like last game where it ends at the end of the game.
So basically, like, a nice thing about Warcrow is there are different scenarios and actually even have different ways the point system goes. So you got an even bigger variety when you have things where sometimes everything scores at the end. Sometimes you score things throughout. It's a lot more thinking that you have to do along the way.
So for this one, the scoring of military points happen at the end of each round, but at the end of the game, we score more military points based on what we do with the objective, with the scenario. And once again, the special arcane spots. All right, without further ado, before we begin, be sure to sign up for Patreon to see behind the scenes bloopers or whatnot, and future shenanigans and benefits. Support us if you like it with our affiliate link to Corvus Belli. If you could help us out there by purchasing not only Warcrow but also Infinity, which is another game we'll be jumping into to demonstrate. And big shout out to Warsenal with these fancy movement tools. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Movement tools. I actually got her the hegemony now. She didn't want it last time and she regretted it, and now, boom. We are actually playing Winds of the North at full capacity. Unfortunately, they only have the generic long stick one at the moment. I had asked if there's future plans to make like faction ones. They had not said nothing, but stay tuned. I will pry them until we get long stick factions. That sounded wrong, but yeah. And also, we have other prettiness. That's a feudum. Right now on the website, it's different, I think. And then this one, I think is feudum. It could be hegemony. I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. And then, of course, me as a Northern Tribe, I couldn't resist. I got the Lauder and the Shadow Master. There you go. Shadow Master, Lauder, Mystery Man. I don't know if he's Feudum or
No, he's
Hedge. Oh, he is? Sweet deal.
Yes.
And then a Feudum Lady. They are the same pitches on the other side, except for this neat guy, the Shadow Master. Shadow Master, pretty. Flip, Lara.
Wow, most of them are that same picture on the other side, just mirrored.
Is there anything else?
We're gonna stop you this time.
All right, without further ado, let us be gone. All right, so here we go. I'm pretty sure I got more blah, blah, blah.
Yes, you have more command points this time because by default, between your leader of 3, your spellcaster of 1,
Oh, I forgot the spellcaster has
and
one.
the military victory from last time giving you an extra 1, you have 5. My Draco is just a 3. Everyone else in my force does not have any. So you are 5 to my 3.
Holy.
So
I'm a beefy boy in this game.
the only way I would have been close is if I won the military objective, we would have been tied.
Yes, indeed. Alright, so it will definitely be orange and yellow, but I get an additional orange for having more command. After you. You know we're coming.
And we're ready this time.
2.
2 successes.
Ha!
Yes!
Alright, well, all I have is D1, so what's the initiative?
Initiative for hegemony. Boom.
Alright, so
I defeated Oz already.
right now we do have special roles. High command characters, which is my Alborg,
And my Draco.
cannot join units. However, our other people can. The blue objective, only the spellcaster can interact with it.
Mm-hmm.
The spellcaster marker 1, blah blah blah. Okay, that's the jar. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
Guess what's inside?
Event 2, of course, is the +1 to his command, and marker 3. The unit with this marker on his profile before removing it from the scenario. Place the event marker adjacent to. Oh no, spoilers. So everything is all interaction, and then we'll get it. So far, the only thing that is passive is our main people cannot join units, and I have a lot of
high command can't.
craziness going on. All right,
Okay.
so whoever does not have initiative must decide who starts placing terrain elements. All right, and the person with the initiative is the one who decides who deploys first. So
Yeah.
you're gonna deploy your terrain first. You would.
Enjoy going around the wall. Enjoy going around the wall.
You know what? I'm gonna do the same. But I'm gonna leave a little crack where your base can't fit through. Just so that you see the hope right in front of you, within reach, and you can't. You actually have to go through this thing called obstacle of life.
Good thing I'm faster.
Of dying. Alright.
You get to deploy first.
Hey, of course I would. Alright, the deployment is how much? 5 again? Alright, let's go ahead and put you right here.
5 on the side of the military marker.
You would. All right, and then what's the range of it? 20? Okay, that's doable. I was going to be like, where's my marker? Wait, what you looking at? Look at the objective. That's what you need to go for. The objective. All right, you go. If you guys wondering why my evoker staff looks different than normal, it's because while I was priming, it fell off its thingy, the support for me to prime it, and landed on the staff, and the staff broke. So she's staffless. She just got a stick to hold her up because she's old, and that's the fluff of it. She's just an old lady that needs a walking stick, and nobody supports us because she's an old lady and she could do whatever she wants. Although she's only 25, but yeah, in orc years that's like 10,000. All right, so why would you copy me? This isn't Warhammer. It's not funny. This ain't Warhammer. I can understand Lazy Hammer with deployment, but come on. All right, so my basic strategy, as usual.
Our objectives are clear. What we need to do.
So, as usual, my hunters with the wise mane attached with them. And the neat part about this game too is you will have 2 separate unit profiles, and then units like the wise mane could join. You just take the unit that they're joining and cover up the main profile and have their support right under it. Stuff will add to the unit profile. See, I did it the way I did it because it's awesome. See, watch this. Perfection. See? Oh, wait, no, he's a little bit out. So is he. Perfection. I make no mistakes. Orcs don't make mistakes.
And for my bucklermen, they are also going to be joined up by another.
Alright, so, you already got it set up for 3 turns. Perfect.
They are going to have the war surgeon join them. She's going to actively be providing healing while they fight. And just like his gardens, since the war surgeon is joining up, this part gets covered, and it just goes on. You'll move.
Oh, sorry. Wait, was that 5 or 6 seconds? Ah! My great Alborg. I'm just gonna call him Bob. His name is hard to pronounce, so Bob.
Bob.
Bob the orc.
Draco. Ready.
You have the initiative, madame.
Awesome. Frostfire Herald will activate. Its first move profile is 4, followed by a 30. So yeah, it's a 7-pace stride. And he'll do that twice. Just like a typical pointy-eared elf, he is fast. But he's also badass because he's a part of the combined men. That's it. Double moved.
Mm-hmm. I'm deciding. I can't get this out. It won't let me take it out there. This will be for later. Yay, reading and understanding and playing. Yay.
Yay!
Yay. Reading the card explains the card, people.
Yes.
There's not a lot of spells this guy has. Well, movement is definitely a must because I ain't gonna freaking hit nothing. Why are you so slow? Walking stick. We already discussed this. Walking stick. Because I know you like your shooting with your guy and pew pew and movement. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop open the artifact, the jar, and unleash the storm.
Oh.
Everybody in your company must do a willpower to 3 blue dice. If their roll is not successful, all of them will receive a slow state. So, the artifact open. Can you get a single success?
Yes. Majority of the time I can. Alright, so I'll start with Draco. Does it count for the elite in the willpower?
What do you mean by elite?
Where empty skin is filled in?
Yeah. I believe so.
Frostfire Herald.
Leave us a comment if you think we did this part wrong. There you go.
3 successes. And then the Bucklermen will borrow Draco's willpower because it's any allied may use the willpower. No line of sight is required. And no distance.
The 3 success did help.
2 success
You
for
so
Buckler.
fast. Yeah, I got the 1 shield. So
the question is, do I still roll for a surgeon that's attached?
No, they're our unit.
Okay.
Well, that jar was it was a jar dart. I got jar dart. I got jar dart.
That's what's inside it.
Nothing. So that was a free thingy. Okay, let me see. So, are you within 8 range? You are not, so I have to do the 14. So then, it's red, orange, 2 yellows, and a black to extend it. Oh, you know what? I'll risk that. I'm going to do 2 blacks. Because to my understanding, right? If I do 2 blacks, I get the benefit of the 1 black dice also. Yes, 3 black dice. I'm risking this. So the 1 black dice is to get the property to extend it to 14 stride, putting you in range. The 2 black dice added is to also, after resolving the attack, the spell gains the property, remains active, and adds the effect. The target and all enemy units within 5 strides from it receive the slow state at the beginning of their activation.
So you're altering by 3 black dice.
Mm-hmm.
So that is your tinge roll.
Mm-hmm.
3 black.
Okay.
And in parentheses of number 5, your opponent rolls the dice for the tinge roll.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm rolling the black.
Mm-hmm.
You're rolling your willpower.
Mm-hmm.
It's a face-to-face roll right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, resolve face-to-face between willpower. As with any face-to-face roll, the shields will cancel the successes.
Mm-hmm.
So you had 2 filled in, and I had 2 filled in. So they cancel each other. If after the resolution you keep at least 1 success dot on your roll, apply the spell's effect, taking into account any alteration properties. For each empty shield rolled in the tinge roll, your spellcaster receives 1 tinge token. You have none. There is no empties rolled. If at least 1 empty exclamation mark was rolled on the tinge roll.
Now hold on, we're skipping a lot. As with any face-to-face, the shield obtained on the tinge roll will cancel the success of your willpower. Your spellcasting unit can receive a 10 token in exchange for adding a hit to its willpower roll only once, and I will accept a tinge to get a hit in. If after resolving you could keep at least 1 hit, which I did for suffering a tinge on my own,
the spell will successfully go off.
Mm-hmm. You still roll on the tinge roll. Your spellcasting unit received 1 tinge. Did you roll any shields? Blank shields?
No.
Okay. If at least a 1 exclamation hallowed was rolled on the tinge roll, the effects of the tinge will manifest at the end of the activation. Did you roll any hollows? Okay. That was a gamble. That was hard just for a spell to go off. That needs to change. That was brain hurting.
But now your spell effects will actually go off. Because you did take the tinge token.
Bruh. What is up with these exclamation points? Is there anything I can do as a spellcaster to change any of this? Because it doesn't seem like it. Nope. Block a spell. When your opponent declares they are casting a spell and resolve the face-to-face roll between his willpower and tinge roll, you can try to block the attempt if you have at least 1 spellcaster unit within 20 strides of the casting enemy. Blocking a spell resolve before determining if the spell is successfully cast and applying the spell effect. Whoopsie. Alright, to block a spell, you must do the following steps. Stress your spellcaster. Yes. Suffer.
Where is stress? Where is stress? Okay.
Choose how many black dice to roll from 1 to 3.
Is there bad things that'll happen if I do?
For each shield you roll, you cancel 1 from your opponent's willpower roll. For each empty, your spellcaster will receive a tinged token.
I'm not gonna stress.
Oh, she's just gonna take the hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take the hit.
Alright, so you're gonna take 2 hits.
Do I do my normal defense roll?
No, it's range. Remember, range, you don't block it.
No, you don't hit back.
You can't block against range attacks either. Yeah, that's no. I don't know. It doesn't say. I guess blocking is the only thing you could do. Because there's nothing else afterwards.
Huh. So it's only spell block.
Yep. Do you want to block it? Or take the 2 damage?
You can't take 2 damage.
You can't. How much is his health?
2.
So you're gonna ooh, you're going 3. And you blocked it. Exclamation points? None. Oh my god, you lucky. True. No, I needed to stop you. I have failed my people. Alright. That is the end of turn 1.
Don't forget your activation token.
2.
No. Alrighty then. Now. I am going to use a command point to de-stress the Frostfire Herald. And then I am going to activate my Frostfire Herald again, which means he gains a stress for activating again.
One.
He's gonna activate. He's gonna move. And he's gonna find out what interacting with the objective does.
Interacting with the objective? You're checking what's behind door number 3? How dare you do such an evil thing, you human. Over dramatic. Wrapped in a thick coat, decorated with geometric patterns, is a very dark-skinned half-elf. The hands are insanely noticeable as they are covered in white ink tattoos. When she raises her head to glance at you, she adjusts her glasses, then grins. The whites of her eyes are dotted with black spots, and she gives off a strong aroma of cloves. You've never seen her before, and yet there's something about her that feels extremely familiar. The half-elf greets you. Hello, traveler. My name is Layla. What are you doing here in this forsaken corner of the world? Are you here to have a look in the mirror? Have you lost your way? Or maybe you're the one I'm waiting for. Tell me, do you have anything for me? The spellcaster controlling this objective may, in contact with the marker, perform a simple action.
Okay.
Exchange. If the character has event marker 1,
Which I do not.
which you do not, they may exchange it for event marker 3. You do not. Blah, 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 blah. Since you do not, you must persuade her. Make a willpower check. Before rolling the dice, you may add one command token to add one hit to your roll, but only once per roll. Spend it, yeah!
Fair game. Well,
All right. What is your results?
2, so therefore 3, because I spent the command.
Layla shrugs. You haven't brought her what she needs, but you seem like someone she can trust regardless. She hands you a small leather bag that recommend that you do not gaze into the mirror for too long because you could upset someone. Before you have a chance to ask anything, Layla hastily disappears. Into the shadows you go. Place event marker 3 on the character's profile. Okay, you already got it. Mark the achievement Copper Key on the campaign log 11.5, which is in the book when you guys get it. If not in play, place event marker 4, one position ahead from the current one on the turn tracker.
Number 4. Ahead from the current turn, so run turn 3.
All right. That's it.
I moved and I did a simple action to initiate the conversation with her. I cannot do anything else. I would run away if I could.
Run away! Yippee! You have anger at the war chief.
He's double moving. Therefore, he might be yelling at me.
Nope, that's the generic.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. The generic is way better than this guy. If you were playing the standard game, he's only good when you play with the trolls. Because then, he has the command ability to go, oh, I use a command ability. After activating the trolls, I activated my orcs. Or after activating my orcs, I activate my trolls.
Okay.
It sucks. He is not that good at all. He's strong, but he's not that good. Wrathmane is the best leader in my opinion.
That's fair.
Then we go to turn 3.
Geese. I shall de-stress one more time using my last command token to activate him one more time.
Run the hell away! Run the hell away!
Exactly. Using the wall.
Yes, trap yourself. And my hunters will activate. Yeah, I got the Rise main. I'm in a good position. And then, of course, I am red. That's not it. I'm blind. I'm colorblind. We have claimed the objective. Here you go. Oh wait, no, that's the end of the.
Well, first, no man gets left behind. That should be Drago. Well, Drago only moves 2. Because no one gets left behind is just their first move profile, right?
Yeah.
Are they within charge room? No, it would be better if Drago still gets that 2. So what happens at event marker 4?
All right. The icy surface of the lake shatters into 1,000 pieces. From the depth of the waters emerge monstrous hands with snapping jaws embedded in its palm. Half-eaten algae and half-fish hangs from the corners of the gaping maw. The atmosphere changed, becoming oppressive in the presence of magic. The beast withers and twists while squirting a dark, oily mixture everywhere. Alright, behavior table. I cannot read this. This is too low. Does not require line of sight for their attacks. The hand in the mirror does not get pushed back or pursue their targets. Roll of orange dice and select the unit that meets the requirement. In case of a tie, the player with the initiative chooses the target. If there are none, the hand will attack the closest unit. In case of a tie, the player with the initiative chooses the target. Then the hand performs the indicated action. Do you want to make the roll, or it's an orange dice? Do you want to make the roll, or you want me to roll?
Does it really matter?
No, that's what I'm asking. If you want to do it, or you want me to do it. All right. That is really specific. Spellcaster. Well, since we're both alive, you got the initiative. Who do you want it to attack?
The one that's closest to it.
No, I think it should be yours. You already did the objective. You should kill your guy. All right. Let me see here. It's going to be a range attack because I'm not in close combat. So it's going to be 2 red dice. Jesus. 2 yellow dice. And he already freaking hit me. Yeah, I'm dead.
I'm in danger!
Oh. So that's 4.
Oh, he's elite?
No, he has 1 built in.
Oh.
Wait, did you get any exclamation points?
3 filled in.
3 filled in? So he does 3 damage on top of it. Oh, it could be only done once, the switches. Okay, so never mind. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 with the built-in hit, and then he does
5 for the switch.
This is no bueno. Why did I roll a hit? Why is it red?
For you striking back.
But I can't strike back range. That's
correct.
Ugh. All right. Well, he's dead. That's what I get for casting spells.
And how the initiative passes to you for end of round.
All right. So this moves up to 1, 2.
This moves up 3. And we're on turn 4.
That is so dumb. All right. Here we go. I'm going to charge it. Go ahead and look at what intimidating do.
Intimidating. When this unit engages in combat, the enemy unit must perform a willpower test in which they must obtain as many hits as indicated by N, which is parenthesis after
which is 1,
to avoid stress.
I got it. I got 2. Alright, so then 2 orange, a red, and a built-in. His defense dice is yellow and 2 blacks. So 1, 2, he has a built-in.
And this was his roll.
He does. So I will take 1 damage from him hitting me with his switch. And then I have on the table 2. I have a built-in.
He rolled no filled in. He only rolled exclamation.
I'm gonna have that exclamation point filled in, just so that I could cancel out his shield. Oh, he doesn't have a shield.
Correct.
Okay, never mind. Oh, he has a hit.
Yes.
So I actually take 2 damage. Oof, that's not good. I mean, technically it is, because he gets stronger the more he gets hit.
Well, that's good.
And then I get shoved 5. So what that says... let me see. So the grand total, I took the damage from him. In return, he had no shields. I got 3 in, and that's what I needed to kill him. When your units engage in combat with the hands, if the final result of your roll shows 3 hits or more, the hand is defeated. The unit performing the attack takes the event marker 4. That's a bad one. Nope. See, I'm doing good without the acrylics. And place on the profile, mark the achievement Monster Hunter. Yeah, I got the Monster Hunter this time. Oh.
But I got the bag. Ah. I'm ready to away with the bag.
Alright, and that's my turn. Here we go. Yeah, that got messed up. I need to fix it.
I guess I should have pushed the Buckerman up. They are not close enough for a judge.
I know.
I will activate Drago.
Excuse me.
You will move once and shoot.
He is within 8 strides. I'm waiting for you. You the boat went in.
Yay! I have 2 successes.
Green, black, flag. And my shaman is built in. I mean, wise man is built in. 2 to 6.
Okay.
Bob and weave. I claim the objective, so I can run out and cause mayhem.
Yeah.
But nope, that's the end of that turn. Or I could stress out him and chase after your guy. What to do? I will stress him out. Is the lake impassable? Actually, no, because you got your stupid wizard. What I was gonna do is have him get real close and friendly, but I'm gonna have you waste your turn having the wizard come by. Here you go. You don't got a lot of command points there. You sure you want to do that?
That's why I was like,
You sure you want to do that?
That's why I hesitated. Okay.
Because to steal that arcane from me, you wasted all your resources.
I know. But I needed to do something successful.
Nope. It's not going to be enough.
Oh, chance.
Like I said, so the lake does not have a profile that it's impassable. So I was going to come across it. I was like, hold up. He's hiding behind the wall. Let me take the long route. See, kiddies, shortcut is not the way to go.
Yeah. Because his spell can be just spells.
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
Too. And now you don't have a spellcaster to cancel it.
That's the beauty of him, because he took 2 damage. His sword, the sword of the sun. While you have damage, you gain this spell. Whereas the spell are as many blues as the damage he suffered to a max of 3. So since he has 2 wounds, he gets 2 defense dice to dispelling.
That's wild.
Magic!
That was actually pretty wild. Okay.
But like I said, it is hot in here. That's why it's burning. We got lights on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the low quality, folks. We're gonna get it fixed once we. Yay.
Well, it's gonna like have it run down for a while before we do our next scenario.
That's fine.
But.
Oh no! Come on, focus on the game. Let's get this done. We're almost there. We're literally almost there. Come on, move the buckle man already. They've been sitting back there for so long. Oh, you're stressing.
No. He hasn't moved yet this round.
Mm.
If I activated Drago, that would be stressing.
Yeah.
Alright. That's his activation. Go to the next turn.
That's the last turn.
For this round.
I know. Ah, you're so short. Why didn't move him? Why didn't you move him? I'll risk it for the biscuit. Hold on. I'm actually confident knowing I can't steal it from you. So yeah, if you end up taking the objective, well, right now I'm at 1 military because I scored it in the last round. Right. Yeah, I scored it in the last round, so I got 1 military. And you got 1 arcane at the moment. So we're tying arcane for the story wise. Alright, military, I'm ahead. Because your buckleman will move up. But I cast. Yeah, I'll risk it. These guys will charge, and they gotta charge 10. Black, orange, yellow.
Stressing.
Hold on. That's the thing. We do switches first, and then we stress.
Well, stressing is rolling a die for me.
That's what I'm saying. So if I don't get anything that prevents you from doing it, then yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll just have the token ready.
Here we go. What is? No, it's not fearless. I'm looking at the wrong one. It's when he joins. Somebody joins somebody, they get fearless. Or am I going crazy? You know, right here. Your unit gains fearless and may reroll their willpower. Okay, so what's fearless? Do you know what fearless is? They're immune to frighten? Yay. Because what's fright? Willpower rerolls. Alright, here we go. So with the wise main and the unit, he gives them a built-in hit. So already he's suffering a hit. Oh, no, that's willpower added. Okay, for dice. So here we go. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Ever since I don't have the acrylics, my rolls are better. You curse those things. You cursed them. The dice are Simo though. So you will get a vulnerability. So roll yours.
Am I able to stress so that I get the other die?
No, first is this. The stressing is after. Or it could be before. We could look it up. There we go. So let's look it up. That's why we got rule books.
Yes.
Because I think we did it wrong and I was like, oh. Melee attack, alright. Gather your dice face to face. Your opponent receives combat res.
So, yes, stressing is before you roll.
Okay.
So
So then I too
I had
will.
all intention of stressing, so.
So then I too shall add another one.
Seriously?
He has a red die.
Okay. Any, switches?
Yes, vulnerability.
Okay, so one of these go away.
Yeah, the best one. Get that out of here.
So I have 3 because I have 1 built in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I have a built in as well.
Wise man gives them a built-in.
So I take 3. Red Warrior needs food.
Oh my god, he lives with 1 health? Oh wait, hold on. Actually, no, he's dead.
What?
The voice of experience. When your unit rolls attack or defense, fix the result of 1 die from your roll. So I'm going to take the one that's hollowed and turn it into a hit. He's dead. Wham!
Poor Draco. Knocked out.
Oh.
Okay, that was your activation.
Yes, it was. Like I said, I was okay
Fuck
sacrifice. Yep. They're gonna move twice.
Mhm.
Oh, 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 denied! Yep, I'm definitely confident.
All right.
So at the end of the round, we recover our stresses. If they
We
didn't do it, yeah.
Oh.
So you recover a stress at the end of the round. If they did nothing, like the no man left behind, they recover 2.
Okay.
And then this is moved 3 spots. Initiative is passed.
We are now on turn 7.
So I got a military point, you got a military point. To win this scenario, you have to hold that one to beat me by a point. Otherwise, it's going to be the orc victory once again.
Okay.
Or a tie, because I got the Monster Hunter. And Monster Hunter is... Nope, just an achievement. No, I gain a military point, yep. Monster Hunter, you require 1 military point at the end of the scenario. So at the end of the scenario, I'm at 2. So you gotta hold that to beat me.
Okay. I'm going to start off with spellcasting.
Okay.
You are now nice and close. So I'm going to start off with Fire Blaze. Because there's no roll against 2 spells, right?
You only can do 1 spell.
Oh, if I don't move, I still can only do 1 spell.
It's just like attacking.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. So instead of Fire Blaze, the Hand of the Wind. Target unit within 8 strides. I choose your main unit. I'm going to be displacing
I need the
them
book.
3. And I'm going to do a tinge roll thing so that I can try to get them slowed as well. I'm going to try to freeze them. Blow them around and freeze them.
Good.
And that tinge effect is a single black dice, as far as our head to the head roll them. I got 2 successes.
Set of 1. Nope. It went through.
Huzzah! My thing went through and you didn't do any empty shields or exclamation marks, so I don't get additional negative effects. So I get to knock your people around! Which one's your leader?
Yes, all according to plan. And you said they're slowed.
Yes.
Okay. All according to plan.
Okay. And now that he did spellcasting, he is allowed to move. This is activation.
Because then you could just cast it again. Okay. Charge. Right. Launch. And then since he has suffered damage, he gets an additional yellow dice based on how much damage he has. And that just happened. At the moment, we are looking at that. Okay. So, do I want to stress myself out to go crazy on you?
Stressing is before roll.
Oh, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
So just don't look at the results as you choose.
No, I already was gonna do it regardless.
Okay.
It's just like seeing the roll. It's like, do I want to stress myself out? Because the reason is this: the built-in explanation point that he gets goes on. Your unit gets the vulnerability state.
Okay.
And then the 4 fill-ins, I cancel your built-ins and I add additional hits. And then the 2 hollows here gives you stress for each one.
So the worst part you said is I'm getting 2 stress.
Okay, so I'm starting
for
at the
hollow
bottom.
Hits.
The 2 hollow hits I have. Well, 3 hollow hits because I stressed myself out to also get that. You get 3 stress.
Okay.
The next one up, which is from his stressing, the unhollow explanation point. Your target receives the vulnerability state. Mm-hmm. Next one up, the 2 fill-in explanation points. I have 4, so I'm gonna make it go off twice. Cancel 1 shield from your target to add hits. So because of the vulnerability, you lose a shield. Yeah. The 4 exclamation points removes those. And for a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 damage.
Okay. Medic. When your unit is about to suffer any damage, roll your willpower and ignore 1 wound for each obtained.
push them back. They gotta go away from me.
Specifically measured on the leader, so I just moved the others out of the way.
Yep.
And for losing combat, that is another stress.
And since nobody's there to contest against me, I claim the objective. I thought you were gonna push him away because he's the more deadlier one. And when you did it, I was like, okay.
From his vantage point, he couldn't see him. The orcs were focused.
Oh, that's right. They block line of sight. Yes, go hunters!
I originally wanted to use my spell twice to move both groups. Then I was like, wait, no, I probably can't use the same spell twice, so I'll use my damaging spell and then the moving spell, and then it's like, oh wait, I might. And then we went over the fact that I can't use two spells anyways.
I'm on the turn 8, and I believe because your guys are stressed beyond all reason.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure something happens right now because I'm stressed. You might need to look at the main book.
So it's just literally one success. That's all you need to do.
But since Drago's dead, that's why I'm only rolling one single dice for roll power. So it's really hard. I failed.
Alright, so if your unit is demoralized, they get the weird wonky this one. Alright. If your unit is demoralized, it cannot be activated in any way. It cannot stress itself in any way. It cannot reduce its stress. It cannot control objectives. We consider it combat value none. If it is participating in combat, it will always flee after the results. If your unit flees, you must immediately move it using both of its move value towards your deployment zone, following the shortest possible path, and if it's already there, move it towards the nearest edge of the battlefield. When fleeing units come into contact with one of the battlefield edges, remove it. The unit will count as eliminated for all purpose. For a unit to be considered to have entered your deployment zone, all of its troops must have bases completely within the zone limits. It is enough for one of them to touch the border of the battlefield for the unit to leave the battlefield. There you have it. So now we go to turn 8.
I guess I'll do the only thing I can do, even though it's not very smart. He's only unit I can activate.
Yeah.
I can't activate them now. Can you steal the jar from me? No.
It's not a jar.
Or the bag?
No, it's yours. It's 100% yours. There's no. That's what I like about this. Once it's yours, it's yours. That's it. There's no stealing in this game. As far as I could tell.
So he escapes.
He's not demoralized yet. My hunters will come for him. I was going to say a word, but not going to say that. Rated PG-13.
He's gonna do fire blades against them.
Why?
It's a ranged attack.
Any black dice?
Yeah, I'm gonna do one.
One again?
Yep.
Coward. Just cast spells.
The other one is literally extending the range, and I don't need to.
Yes, extend. Go haul 3 dice. Go 3 dice.
But they're close enough. They are not close enough. Never mind, it's 2.
I think you should do the 1 also.
I thought we were already. Bloopers.
Off with their head for running!
Yeah, 12. Drag 12.
Mhm.
Good. Yep.
So, 2. What was the 1 die?
1 is for extending range. 1 is for canceling one of your defense dice.
So then.
But it's based off of a switch.
That's dumb. I have 3. 1 for one thing and then 2 for another. That is dumb. That card needs to be eroded.
I got 2 filled in.
Nah, it went off. Ooh, I got an exclamation point.
That does something.
Yes. Go ahead. What's the craziness?
I don't know. You have both books.
No, what's your craziness?
So I get to
Yippee! A 10
range attack
happens.
you. Does it say
Ooh.
before or after the spell is cast?
Don't worry about it. You don't even gotta change. All it would do is just, hey, you're stressed out. Ooh.
Okay. So my exclamation marks get to cancel out your defense dice, and I have 2 successes.
Green, black, black. And it cancels out 1?
Each of them. I have 4 exclamation marks.
Oh! Well, it cancels out 3 because I got a built-in.
Canceling out shield.
It built in.
Yes.
Yes.
So one of.
So that's gone.
Built-in
It's
is
3.
gone. So it's 3 left for the dice. Yes. So you have no defense. Unless you have a good.
So I take 3 damage. 3.
2.
Oh, okay. No! No, Maria! You remind me of the West Side Story. Playing up in Spanish. Alright, that's it. Maria saved the wise man.
See,
She
my
shall
spell
be
isn't that
recommended.
devastating. It just stops you from really being able to spend much against it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Michael. No longer slow.
So you can get in my face.
What did you do to Maria? What did you do to Maria? Turn 9.
I can't do anything. I literally.
Yeah.
I'm stopped from doing any action.
Yeah, you could He's morale too. You could do one more thing with him.
You are not allowed to stress your character to reach your morale value.
You can't cast spells in combat.
I cannot activate him at all because he's almost at his morale threshold.
Run away!
You said out loud when you were reading out about the results for them being demoralized is I can't activate them.
All they could do is run away, correct. So they can run away.
They can run?
Yeah, that's all they do. They run to the deployment zone, and the moment like the leader touches the border, or no, they said any troops touches the border, they go off the table.
The surgeon lives another day.
They did activate. Stressing them out. Grit your teeth, kiddo. So, explanation point.
I imagine that as they ran past them, my herald like tossed the bag to my surgeon. The surgeon's running away with the objective.
Ah! Let the king know! Yeah, this will be turned into a double hit. You get a vulnerability.
Yay! So it cancels out my
4
one
damage.
die. So I have 1 built-in defense. So you overkill me by 1.
This is for Maria. She was the love of my life. She brought me venison. I gained military point once more, putting me at 3 military to your 1. Your 1 arcane to my 0.
Because I got the bag.
Good game.
Good game.
Military victory. Northern tribes. The retreat of the ebony-clad soldiers is pathetic in the eyes of Alborg, who allows his hunters to pursue their prey while they retreat, attempting to take refuge in the forest. It seems that the hegemony cannot fully comprehend that the North now belongs to the tribes. It matters not. He will be sure to remind them of this fact whenever necessary.
Although the herald's magical perception appears to be dulled, he informs his superior that the ground gives off anomalous energy that should be taken into account. And although Ensign Bjork does not know what the copper key opens, he instructs his magician to guard it with his life.
And that is it. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, if you want to see more content of this as we are going to the 3rd scenario. Also, subscribe to our Patreon for behind the scenes and all the bloopers we do and future benefits we'll have. Also, big shout out to Warcrow with the movement tools that I love. And then I think that's about it, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, see you next time.